Pineapple dance, dude. You have a past, you have a present, and you have a future. I can't live in yesterday, I live in today. I never look in the mirror and go, God, you really are ugly. I just want to do a great show.
Meet multi-talented dance teacher Andrew Stone.
I'm confident in bed, I suppose, because I'm connected here and here. Did I do that? Did I just do that? Do that. I am confident in bed because I'm connected and I'm not embarrassed and I'm quite fearless in bed. And that can be a negative thing sometimes because people get scared. But yeah. That was a joke, by the way. It's a joke. I do believe you know how someone makes love when they're dancing. Absolutely. I think that people who don't show that either are virgins or they're sexually suppressed or they're not really living what they're feeling. You know you know how good someone is in bed when you see them dancing. You know how good they are in life. Okay, I think I am one of the best men in bed, and everyone's gonna think I'm an arrogant tosser, but I'm brilliant in bed. Yes, I am brilliant in bed because I have no fear, no barriers, and I'm a giver.
After failing to make it in boy bands, Andrew is now the lead singer of pop group Starman.
As an artist, I could learn a song in an evening, I could learn a dance overnight, so I feel like, you know, well, I feel very sincerely that I'm a ready-made pop star and I just need the vehicle to go there, and I'm hopefully creating that now.
The band hasn't secured a record deal yet, but Andrew's convinced it's only a matter of time.
What if you don't get signed?
We will.
What if worst case scenario?
What if worst case scenario we don't get signed? Then we just carry on until we do.
Following that triumphant debut gig, the rock and roll juggernaut that is Starman is gaining momentum. Today, the band's manager, Rob Davies, has a meeting with a music industry bigwig.
We're just having a meeting with Stephen Budd Management. And now I'm doing a TV thing, so can I call you back in 20 minutes?
Stephen Budd represents a number of prominent record producers with dozens of hits to their names. If one of them were to produce Starman, there's no telling where it could take the band.
I just wanted to basically give us a really great producer who can take our music to the sonically to the best level possible, you know.
I haven't seen him on the internet. I didn't know his second name until you just told me. And it's, no, it's all a bit of a new one for me.
Oh yeah?
Hello.
How are you? Exhausted, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Good. Nice to meet you too.
Good. This is Andrew, by the way.
Oh, hello.
He's the
Nice
lead
to meet
singer.
you. Yeah,
Nice to
I've
meet
heard
you.
loads of
He has
really
to
great
go,
stuff
but
about you.
I do apologise about that. But yeah.
I'm going to go and teach a dance class, but I've heard loads of great stuff about you, so it's an honour to meet you.
Yeah.
Good to meet you too.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Good luck.
Right, see you later.
Take care.
Cool.
See you later. Bye.
With his lead singer absent, it's down to Rob to deliver the hard sell.
The sound at the moment is it's kind of all over the place. It's just a bit sticky. It needs gluing together. That's definitely not the way it's meant to be. I can get another CD.
Yeah, give us another CD.
Technical glitches over, Rob now has to hope the music will speak for itself.
My mama said don't be late, but fate is calling me. But mama don't understand that he's my capital.
This is something that's wearing its influences on its sleeve in a very large way. I mean, you listen to that and you go, okay, that's kind of Mika-ish, and you know, it's got touches of Scissor Sisters and everything in there.
And don't forget David Bowie.
What's the band called?
Starman.
Oh, it's called Starman. Okay. So, again, another quite, direct reference there to an influence.
But there is a glimmer of hope.
There is a guy who comes to mind who I would be happy to play it to and get his feedback.
Top record producers can command huge salaries in advance. With Rob's tiny budget, he's going to have to try and get a producer on credit.
I'm trying to get stuff where I can kind of do a deal. So, I don't know, like a production deal, for example, where, you kind of produce up the artist and then, the showcase comes and then, you get your money back plus a percentage on top of the advance, I don't know if you kind of deal that way or if this producer would deal that way.
I don't think he would.
Nice seeing you again.
All right, cheers. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hi, is Andrew there?
It's me.
Oh, hello, mate. How are you?
Hey, Rob. I'm all right. A bit out of breath.
Good.
In the middle of a dance class. What happened?
Basically, it was positive and negative. Basically, the positive side is that he liked the music. He thought it was great.
Oh wow!
And
he loved the music.
the negative is that it can cost 15 grand, and obviously we don't have that budget.
Guys, he loved the music.
After years of disappointment, things are finally coming together for Andrew. But there's still something missing.
Is there anyone that you wish was here tonight to see it?
Yeah, I do wish my mum was here. Yeah. And my family. There you go.
Andrew enjoyed a happy childhood, but the good times didn't last.
You're a parent for life. It's not a contract, I was very attached to my mum. You can imagine us being inseparable. And when my mum left my father 10 years ago, that relationship completely stopped. It wasn't like a gradual die-out, it just completely stopped. But so much time has passed, it's almost like we're different people now. And that's serious, because you can lose each other that way.
But now Andrew Stone has a chance to set things straight with his mum. She's making a special trip to London to watch Starman perform a showcase gig in front of some music industry bigwigs.
I really wish she'd been there Friday night, but she's coming tomorrow to the showcase, which is great. Yeah, be difficult but great. Yeah.
Andrew arrives early for the meeting at a cafe near London Bridge. It's been over a year since he last saw his mum.
I'm looking forward to seeing my mum. Bit apprehensive, but yeah, I'm okay.
Hi, darling.
You're nice.
So pleased to see you.
Quite emotional to see my mum again. We both cried when we saw each other. tomorrow is a big day for me because I want my mum to see exactly what we're about. She's a big Backstreet Boys fan, you know, they've had a bit of success, wouldn't you say? So I want to be able to live up to the same thing.
I was still awake at 2 o'clock this morning, trying to go to sleep. At 3 o'clock I woke up, 4 o'clock I woke up, and that's how it went.
Why was
on.
that?
Just about today. You know, just about seeing you and the excitement for you.
Forget the pop video, forget the live gig. This is the biggest day yet for Andrew Stone's pop group Starman.
Well, today is D-Day. The band are doing their showcase.
In just 2 hours' time, the band will perform a showcase gig for a group of music industry bosses, one of whom could hand them that all-important record contract.
I've been working like a maniac for the last couple of weeks, and ever since the project started as well, a year ago, it's all been about this day.
I'll be honest with you, for the last 10 years, this is the one day I've been waiting for. I've never done a showcase in front of record companies before.
Neither have I.
Starman's manager, Rob Davies, may only be 21 years old, but Andrew holds him in the highest regard.
Age should not matter, you know. I've had managers double his age in my past, and they've not been nearly as great as he is. I just don't like singing in the morning. I think I've said that about 1,000 times. So, you know.
Oh, no, you're meant to sing in the evening, aren't you?
Yeah, Rob's amazing. I mean, literally, you ask him to do something or you call him up, he's done it before you've even finished asking him, because he's really, really efficient. Just shows you can do it if you really want to. Sort of.
It should be fun. I'm excited to see who comes, like who shows up from the industry. I think it's probably quite unusual to have... Is the camera still there, or am I talking to myself?
No, we're still here.
Rob's done an amazing job. He's emailed 1,500 people.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So,
Hi, darlings. Put lipstick on your face.
For Andrew Stone, today's more than just about getting a record contract. He hasn't seen his parents together in over a year, but they're both coming to this gig.
I want my mum and dad to go away thinking, wow, W-O-W. And almost want them to be slightly speechless because they've absorbed something new that they haven't seen me do before. So who do I look like? Hang on a minute. Who do I look like the most? They've seen me act, they've seen me sing, they've seen me dance, but they haven't seen me be Andrew Stone, the pop star, which I actually feel I am much more than anything else.
Rob's hard work is finally paying off. Some music industry big hitters with the power to hand Starman a record deal have arrived.
Today I'm looking for literally something amazing. You know, really good. You know, really good. It's got to be, otherwise, you know, no one's going to have a chance of making it.
We'd be looking to see, you know, what level of originality is there? Are there hit songs there?
If you can combine great songwriting with fantastic performance capability, then that is still a hit formula.
What could go wrong? Everyone could hate it. Yeah, and if they say that, then that's up to them. You know, I know that I've got a good product, and I know that, and I believe in the music, and regardless of whether they like it or not, I'm still going to put it on iTunes.
We're only doing 4 numbers, they're about 4 minutes each. Them 20 minutes are probably the most important 20 minutes of my life so far. This is it. Whoa, yes. So as Michael Jackson said, this is it for us, so thanks for coming down, and I hope you enjoyed the songs. We're going to do I Don't Want to Dance first for you, and if you want to get off your seat, you're quite welcome.
Andrew's going for it as well, isn't he? A lot of head rolls.
Thank you guys, thank you so much for coming. I'm sorry we kept you waiting. And yeah, we'll see you in a little while. Cheers.
Thank you very much for coming down. My name's Rob Davies, I'm the manager of Starman. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for coming today. It's been great having you here.
How'd it go?
What do you think?
Well, very different from Friday, but I enjoyed myself. I hope that came over. Yeah, it's so difficult. 2 rows of people sitting there like this.
It's gone really well. The showcase has gone well. I think the reaction was good.
It was really, really, really camp. The campest thing I've ever seen.
I didn't get to speak to Aaron Kirkhouse, but I kind of felt like I'm not too sure whether he enjoyed it or not.
Will people like that? I don't know. Someone's going to be into it, but for me it's too camp.
If it's not for you, it's not for you. But Stephen Budd's had some really good points.
He's got a sort of, you know, a sort of gay everyman quality that I think would appeal to people.
You know, and he was kind of saying that there is a little bit of a gap in the market for this kind of thing, you know.
If they want help in making a record, that's something certainly that Martin could be looking at. I'm assuming that you'd be interested.
I'm definitely interested.
You know,
there are a couple of songs that they do that I'm really interested in. Yeah.
You know, so that would be where we would come in.
So overall, a mixed response. But there's only 2 people's opinions that Andrew really cares about.
I saw my mum smiling, it was so nice, and my dad. It was just nice, just to get up there and do my thing. Yeah.
It was amazing.
Oh.
Absolutely amazing.
Oh.
So proud. Very proud of you. Tears to my eyes.
Really happy you came down.
I'm happy I did too.
This really means a lot to me.
Yeah.
It means a lot to me you liked it, because I know you can be quite critical.
Hugging kisses, darling.
It's been a good day for Starman, but Louis has spotted a potential threat to Andrew's quest for international superstardom.
I would have kept that girl up back.
Yeah.
I would have kept her back.
I know.
Is it, a band, or is it you? What I don't understand.
Right.
Because you're the front man, I would have just kept her as a backing singer, and a backing singer stays up back. And if I'm the front man, then I stay up front.
Can you say that to Rob?
I wouldn't have her up front.
She stole the limelight.
She's much more marketable. I wouldn't have her that close to me. This is her and Andrew on stage. My show, this would be her. No light. And this would be me. And I wouldn't move over this side for you to visually see her. It was a big mistake, and I had to tell him.
Louis' warning is the final straw for Andrew, and he decides to tackle the problem head-on.
We need to just make sure that, you know, you have a mic stand, you're at the side or at the back, but you're seen, because you're gorgeous, you're a woman, you're the only girl on stage, you've got a great outfit, you've got a great voice, you're going to have all of that, and then basically, let me finish, and then basically when I've finished doing my bit and you're coming in, no, it's important that we talk about this, because it's really important, because I'm getting a bit annoyed, because I keep on getting people coming up to me and saying to me the same thing.
Right now, I'm totally happy with the fact that he's the lead singer, these are his songs. It's cool, you know, it's all good, we're all great mates, there's no qualms there whatsoever.
Following Starman's showcase gig, Andrew Stone and manager Rob Davies want to know if a record deal is coming their way, and are calling around Rob's music industry contacts.
All I can ask a putty keeps me going in the morning.
Don't be weird, for fuck's sake.
I mean, the whole thing was a massive build-up, and I do feel a bit odd, the fact that we did this big thing, you know, makeup, clothes, rehearsed every Sunday and Wednesday for literally 6 weeks. It comes to that one point in the triangle, and then silence.
Voicemail.
We've got to be lucky, but you've got to be in it to win it. You can't be out of it, so I'm in it. I'm not going to wait another 10 years. I'll be nearly 40 then, love.
OK, cheers.
Bye.
Right, bye.
What's the score?
She's not out of the office at the moment, so she'll give me a call.
I've seen how many CDs are in shops. I've heard how much crap is out there. And I'm telling you right now, if we don't get signed, that is sacrilege. So I can guarantee you we're going to get signed in the next year, because there's not that many stupid people in England. They can't be.
Can I speak with Emma, please?
If you've got a hit song, you've got a hit song. If you've got a hit band, you've got a hit band. And, you know, it's not rocket science. Do you know what I mean? It's not rocket science. We're not going to the moon.
Actually, out at the moment, I think. Could I get her to give you a call?
Yeah, that'd be great.
And if it's not going to come from a record company or a publishing company, it has to come from us. Is that someone we need to know about?
No.
All right, cool.
My mum.
Oh.
Wednesday, and band manager Rob's phone bashing has finally paid off. He's been invited in for a second meeting with Stephen Budd, a music industry big hitter with the power to put Starman into the studio with a big-name record producer.
Andrew is a really good songwriter. I think he's a really good performer. I think he's coming from a place that is very hammy, in that it's more kind of musical style, but I don't necessarily think that's a negative. And the fact that he's gay and the fact that she's not, to the best of my knowledge, right, means that means a whole sort of lot of interesting role play is possible as well. And
He's not gay, by the way.
okay.
Just to let you know.
He's not?
No.
Oh, right, okay. Right. That's interesting.
It is interesting, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what to say. I was completely stumped there. What do you mean he's not gay? Don't give me that. Of course he's gay.
He's not, I promise you.
Seriously?
Seriously.
God.
On my life.
I'm judging people. But I mean, look, great if he's gay or he's not gay, but really?
Yeah.
Right. I had some other comments as well.
Okay.
Some of which you may or may not agree with. When I saw Rosalie, it occurred to me that with Andrew, the two of them as a unit together are a much stronger proposition, right, than would be possible as presenting Andrew alone as the front man.
Okay.
Right? If you came back to me and said, look, I've had a word with the band, they're willing to present the two of them as front people, then I would be in a position to be able to offer you possibility of going to a studio with a really good producer. He's a young man called Andy Chatterley, who's currently producing the Kylie Minogue album.
Okay. And in terms of money, etc., would something be worked out in terms of a production deal?
Yes, is the answer to that.
Hallelujah.
Cheers.
Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Praise be. After months of hard work, Rob's finally had a breakthrough. Now to tell Andrew the good news.
Hello, mate.
What are you eating?
All right, not bad, not bad.
Basically, he's got a producer that he's willing to put together with the band.
Yes!
Who's worked with Kylie, Kanye and Pussycat.
Don't act so calm, that's brilliant. That's it, finished. Don't tell me anymore, I don't need to hear anymore. Just need a little dreamy moment.
On the conditions of the following, he thinks that Rosalie should come more up front in terms of with yourself, almost like creating a duet. Okay, go on.
I think there's a big problem here, because I'm not comfortable with that. Just because of the fact that I just don't want to be in a band where it's me and her. Do you know what I mean? It's just too coy. It's just not
corny.
Well, it's corny. It's been done. I feel like it's the same difference, you know, with a band behind me. You know, I'm a dark performer. I'm not a light poppy performer. I'm a dynamic guy, you know. And I think that if it becomes that, then I just will literally be in second gear in a Porsche the whole time, you know.
But those are the conditions that he wants to stick to in terms of That's his condition in terms of the producer working with the band.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, get that?
Yes.
Let me get what I want this time.
It's very difficult for you to be me.
I know that.
That's a good line for a song. It's very difficult for you to be me. It's something I've got to get my head around and think about.
Yeah.
It's not a question of even thinking about it won't work, because for me, it's not...
It's about making it work.
That's the line I was waiting for. It's about making it work.
Yeah.
In East London, Starman are preparing for a gig. Singer Andrew Stone has been doing some hard thinking about Stephen Budd's demand that he should share centre stage with Rosalie.
Since the last time I saw Rob and everything else, and he came to the coffee shop and he gave us the good news, I was on cloud 9. It was like a sunny spring day, and this big black cloud gradually came over the sun, and the whole day became grey. And as far as Rosalie's concerned, to be honest with you, I feel like I've been caught up in a web of confusion and a web of, stuff that's almost made me look like I'm the person who's got a problem with it when I don't actually have a problem with it. I've got a problem with the fact that people have got a problem with it, and that's been my biggest problem. And in the last few days, the clouds have lifted and the sun's shining again. I feel so much happier, only because I've got a clearer picture of where to go.
Andrew takes it upon himself to tell Rosalie about the new lineup.
Hello, Rosie.
Hey.
Give me a hug. Good. OK, I'm fine. I've had a lot of thinking over the last few days, and I'm thinking, well, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, and you're going to get your own market, and you're going to get your own fans, and I want you to be next to me tonight, playing off me, doing the whole thing, so don't think about being hidden in any way, shape or form.
Good.
OK, cool. Let's go.
With the band politics sorted, it's time to focus on more important matters. Kylie's producer, Andy Chatterley, has promised to attend the gig. If he likes what he sees, he'll produce Starman's new single.
The producer's coming down tonight, the Kylie Minogue producer. So that's another reason why I'm nervous.
There's just one snag. Manager Rob wouldn't recognise producer Andy if he bit him on the leg.
So the producer could be here, but I don't know what he looks like.
But the show must go on. Still unsure if Kylie's producer is in the house, Starman take to the stage.
I'm on.
A lot of people that I speak to, like friends of mine and people from my workplace and stuff, they really love I Don't Want to Dance. And what I'm seeing is that a lot of older generation people are liking our music more than younger people.
Another Starman triumph. But what of that elusive producer?
I didn't get to meet Andy, but Rosalie said he was here because she knew what he looked like.
Well, that's what Craig said.
Yeah.
But that's funny he never came up and said hi to you. If he was here. It's still like one of those mysteries. Was he or wasn't he? We'll find out in the next few days.
Andrew Stone and his ambitious manager Rob Davies are under the impression that Starman will soon be making a record with a big-time producer. However, there are storm clouds on the horizon. Stephen Budd, the music boss who set up the deal, has bad news for Andrew.
Producer that I manage, Andy Chatterley, went down and saw the band play on Friday in Hoxton. And his reaction to it was that he really likes the music. He thinks that Rosalie is a fantastic potential frontwoman for the band, but he just doesn't think Andrew is a credible and realistic frontman for this project.
Oblivious to these new developments, Rob is calling Stephen Budd for a catch-up.
When, where, how much?
Hello.
Hi, Stephen, it's Rob.
Hey, Rob, how are you?
Not too bad. So, just following on from kind of Andy coming down to the gig and stuff like that, what's kind of the next stage, really, and what did Andy think?
His view is that he'd like to work with Andrew and Rosalie to write some songs for the band. If Rosalie is up there fronting it, but if it is Andrew fronting it, he has, severe reservations about sort of getting involved.
I think he's actually quite right. She's interesting and makes the band stronger. Taking that kind of advice from someone like that, I think, can't be ignored.
I love this guy. He's amazing.
You know, I love the band, I love your songs, and I want to help you get to that next place. Sometimes it gets twisted, and it will get twisted for the right reasons. In terms of myself, I will continue to do what I also do as well, and whether that's with Andrew or not. You either want to make it or you don't. You either want to make it or you don't. You either want to make it or you don't. I wouldn't be up for doing that at all.
Don't stop believing.
It needs a man at the front, and it definitely needs Andrew, because that's where it started. But
you know, Rob, I mean, there's a lot to be said for personal belief, and I respect you for that. And you know, good luck with everything.
yeah, no, cool, wicked. Okay, all right, cheers, Stephen. Thank you very much for your time. Cheers, bye.
Well, that's that then. I'm a showman, what a waste.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people who've seen me on stage have turned around and said, well, you know, that's the icing on the cake. And it doesn't just take the icing, it takes the cake.
I won't regret that decision that I just made, definitely not. Because I'm going to make it work in my own way.
If every knockback you get in show business you took literally, you'd end up giving up.
Yeah.
And I'm still here. I just want to say thank you, and I really mean that. I really mean that. That was awesome.
Andrew, don't play too loud and don't outshine me on the piano or the vocals, remember, because...
I won't try very hard then.
It's been a tough week for Andrew Stone and artistic director Louis Spence, so they decide to let off some creative steam.
Very lonely, yes. You've been thinking about your love, and you're thinking, are they going to call you, are they not going to call you? And eventually you don't know, but you're just lonely. Reflected in the mirror stands somebody who looks a lot like me, but can it be? I can't believe it's true. The candlelight shines brightly on my window pane, 'cause a picture of the two of us is wheeling in the rain. I get so lonely, I get so lonely, no matter where you are or what you're doing, won't you call me now?
Darling, I don't really know why you need the others. Honestly, you don't need any of them. You don't need them. What do you need them for? Piano, you and your vocals. Forget it. Rid of them. It's easy. There you go.
You might not be wrong.
Stephen has called Rosalie in for a meeting.
I wanted to have a chat with you about what you're planning to do, what you want to do. Having seen you perform live, sort of my opinion is that there's something really substantial there, and that you have the real opportunity to do something sort of meaningful if you've got the right material in place and if you've got the right team in place. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay, cool.
Yeah? You up for that?
Wicked. Sounds wicked.
Okay, great.
Monday evening, and Andrew Stone has got wind of Rosalie's clandestine talks with Stephen Budd.
I had a chat with Rob on Saturday night, and he had a private meeting with Rosalie about a week and a half ago, and I found out some things that really upset me and really did kind of hurt, because I've stood by Rosalie. I like Rosalie as a person, I'll be really honest, I really do, but professionally she's been very naughty. Basically, she was sniffing at the edge of maybe wanting to leave anyway. She didn't invite many of her friends down to gigs, so I don't think she was overly proud to be part of Starman. But that's her opinion and that's her thing. At the end of the day, out with the deadwood, in with the new. You know, there's 5 guys in the band. We're all pushing very, very hard in one direction. You know, if a 6th member's going to throw the anchor overboard, we have to cut the link, sink or swim, find your own island. It's quite sad, really, because I think, you know, she's not a bad person. I really like Rosalie, but, you know, I've made a few mistakes, and I think she may regret this.
The writing's on the wall for Rosalie, and band manager Rob is poised to issue her marching orders.
Hi.
Hello. Come sit down. Not too bad. How are you?
Good.
Good.
It's been too long.
I know. Right.
What's going on?
This is going to be a difficult conversation to have, okay? And I do apologise in advance. I'm sorry to say this, but I think it's become apparent to me that, you know, you're obviously you know, not really meant to be in the band.
Okay.
You know, you do have an issue with Andrew being the lead singer at the front, and...
But I mean, no, hang on a second, I don't have an issue with Andrew being the front person of his own band. It's his band, Starman.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But if...
And from what's kind of, you know, been going on recently and everything like that, and you obviously being with Stephen Bard and all that kind of stuff, you know, I think that's also kind of caused a little bit of a disruption within the band. And I think it is best and in your interest to leave the band and pursue your solo thing. And I just want to say that, you know, I do think you're a good singer. I do think that, you know, you will go somewhere, and I think that, you know, I think you should definitely just go and do your solo thing, but I think that you should definitely leave the band and go and do your own thing, really.
That's fine. I mean,
And I completely wish you all the best luck, right? And I want you to go away, do your thing, you know, and just go out there. And if you need my help, feel free to call me. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Cool.
That's fine. It's just
Cool.
it's just a
I'm
funny
sorry.
way of saying it. Because...
No, I know. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we did have this conversation last week, and
Yeah.
I told you myself that I was going to probably leave the band.
Yeah.
So it's not really you
Yeah.
making the decision. You know, you're just...
I know, but you weren't really too sure in terms of you were
Yeah.
gonna.
But if you feel like you need to just cut it dead and say, look, we need to.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine.
I think that's the best way, and I just
Yeah.
think, you know, that's it really.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I think that's probably the best thing for everyone, to be honest.
Okie dokie.
To be honest, I'm kind of taken aback because I had a meeting with Rob last week telling him that I may have to leave the band, that I've been offered other contracts and stuff. But I wanted to be completely honest with him up front and say, I'll give you as much time as you need. I'm not going to just leave you high and dry and without a female singer. And I'm taken aback by the fact that he made it look like I'm deciding I don't want you in Starman anymore, when that is not the case. I decided that. I said it to him.
Now that Rosalie is out of Starman, Andrew is thinking about her replacement.
We always felt Rosalie never brought enough femininity to the band. She had quite a male energy, so we want someone with a femininity. It's about the power of a woman. We want to have someone who basically, you know, is ambitious for Starman's success, but also very, very sexy. And sex appeal is everything. Of course I'll be professional with these ladies when they audition. Yes, of course I will. May not be afterwards, but that will be... I'm joking. No, that would really destroy the professional relationship. Because it's only rock and roll, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll be a good boy. I am really looking forward to it. Hope no men turn up. That would be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Lady boys. You could get a couple of lady boys turning up. You never know.
Tuesday morning, and the advertising campaign for a new Starman backing singer has begun.
We've only got 2 days before we get these auditions going on, so it's really last minute, so I'm going to put these posters absolutely everywhere. I know when people go to the toilet, they're going to the toilet for one thing, really. But this might distract them, hopefully.
Would it be easier if it was on the back of the door so they could see it while they were...
Actually, in case they've got a short memory, I'll put one on the other side as well. You never know. They might be quite desperate.
Wednesday morning, and Rob and Andrew are at the studios to audition backing singers for their band Starman.
I've noticed something about your posters. You forgot to mention the fact that you're after ladies.
Backing. See, this was done at like 12 o'clock at night,
God,
right?
Oh my God! I didn't even get the poster.
Hang on, wait a minute. I've worked 20 hours, you know, every day this week, and I've done 100 hours every week, so, you know.
Oh, good. He even spelt his name wrong.
I know, yeah,
He's changed his name by Depol. Davies.
Spell your name.
Yeah, no, I corrected it.
Shows how tired I was.
Robert Davies. Hello.
Fortunately, Starman's drummer, Luca, is on hand to ensure that no undesirables slip through the net.
Are you a girl?
I am, yeah.
If you would have to choose between biting and headbutting,
I'd probably bite somebody.
are you feeling comfortable?
Yes, I am.
What about now?
I'm fine.
You're fine.
If we like them, yeah, we're going to basically stay like this. If we don't feel they're quite right,
I'm going to go like this.
and if I really like them and Rob really likes them, 4 shades of wrong. Okay. It was a joke.
First up, it's Nikki Shafto, who doesn't quite fit Andrew's criteria for a backing singer.
You're slightly taller than 5'7", but that's okay.
I'm 5'7½-ish. And I did rip my tights on purpose.
It works for me. You don't want to know the inner workings of my mind, but yeah, it's all good. What are you going to sing for us?
I'm going to sing Valerie by Amy Winehouse.
Awesome.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all the things what to do, and in my head I'll paint a picture.
You kept your legs open.
So did you?
No, I didn't. My legs are crossed.
No, they were open.
They were like, no, they
They were like that at one point. They were like that.
You saw my legs cross early, didn't you? Thank you very much.
Well, I didn't see that.
Jesus rocks up and seems equally confused.
How's it going out there? Have you seen anyone you like?
I've seen Craig.
You've seen Craig and Luca. Well, I'm glad you like them too. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm
Andrew. Nice
Jesus joins the panel, and the next hopeful steps up.
Can she sing? Like she wouldn't be here.
Rose, more or less.
Pardon?
Like, Rose.
Who?
It's
Can she sing like Rosalie? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
We'll
find out in a
yeah.
minute.
Every night I go, sneaking at the door. I lie a little more, baby, I'm helpless.
I think she should be shortlisted.
Something different, all the girls seem to like you. 'Cause you're handsome and you talk a whole lot of fun.
No. Next.
I know I misbehaved and you made your mistakes. We both still got room left to grow.
I noticed your legs crossed straight away.
Yeah, I didn't like her.
Okay, why not?
Because I just didn't think she was right.
Well, you can cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you.
She's got a good voice.
She's not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say.
She's not. Hang on, let me speak. No, what?
I don't know, maybe it's not the right
Person.
for other things, but she's a good singer.
All hopes now rest on the final candidate.
You got me where you want me. I ain't nothing but your fool. You treated me mean, child. Oh, you treated me cruel.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Great voice. Best voice I've heard today.
A possible breakthrough, but it seems Jesus just can't forgive Andrew for sacking Rosalie.
And I don't see the purpose to get again under the level of Rosalie.
Yeah. There's nothing special about Rosalie, okay? So don't be under the illusion that, we've got to find someone. Let me finish, yeah? This is important. You're right. We don't take anybody that isn't of a level that is needed for Starman. We've even discussed the fact that if we can't find someone, we don't find someone.
Oh, yeah, a good-looking girl, a good singer.
I'm not speaking anymore. He's speaking about I mean it, turn it off. I'm getting off now. I'm really off. I'm off that you're talking about Rosalie like she's the best thing since sliced bread, and I'm getting off you're not speaking. Yeah, no, I'm telling you now, just deliver, it's me off. Think about how great you are. The best manager in the world, just breathing in. I'm going nuts, I've been here too long.